Welcome to the Department of English, Government Postgraduate College, Attock. These online classes have been started on the instructions of Punjab Higher Education Department, Govt of Punjab, Lahore. The prime purpose of these classes is to help students in continuing their studies and preparation for the final exams. By conducting these classes, the students would benefit from the teaching of their teachers in COVID-19 situation. As you know that all the educational institutions have been closed due to the spread of COVID-19. Hence, online classes are inevitable for the smooth flow of educational activities. That is why the government decided to launch online classes for the betterment of the students. In this regard, we hope and expect that you would pay full attention to these classes and would benefit from them as maximum as possible. We also hope that you would do your best to perform in the exams. For this purpose, our department too started the online classes to help you in preparing yourself for the final exams. I'm Abdul Qayyum from Department of English. Uh, my job is to teach you grammar, that is the paper B portion of the paper, and we have already started the correction of sentences. This is the question of 10 marks in your final paper, in which incorrect sentences are given and you have to correct those incorrect sentences. This question is of prime importance because it can help you in securing more marks, and these marks are very much pertinent and important because exact 10 marks can be got in this question if only 5 sentences are corrected. So I will be sharing the rules and the principles that can help you in correcting the incorrect sentence, and this would not only help you in securing good marks in your graduation, but these rules would also help you in improving your English in general, because the basic purpose of these lectures is to help you in spotting out the most frequent mistakes committed in the usage of English. By knowing these mistakes, you will be able to express yourself in correct English. Hence, it is hoped and expected of you that you would pay full attention to these rules. Further, you are also advised to make notes of these lectures because these would help you later in your preparation for the final exam as well. Today we would start with rule number 35, and before this we have studied, as it's clear, 34 rules of correction, and the current rule, and that is 35th one, says that the structure family member or members is written as members of family. So this is the peculiarity of this structure, that it is not written as family members, rather member, then of, then the pronoun, and then the family. So this is the peculiar structure with this one that is followed. For example, his family members do not support him. What we have to do here is that the members of his family do not support him. So this structure of his family members is converted to members of his family. So we put the members in the beginning, then put of, then the pronoun, and then family. So this is what you need to remember while making the correction in the sentences in which the structure family member or members is used. Let me repeat it again. His family members do not support him is an incorrect expression because family members is usually not written this way, whereas the correct structure for this sentence is the members of his family do not support him. Similarly, with the same rule, the next example is your family members did not live in this city. Again, this is the structure of family members that is written as family members, but this is an incorrect expression that is grammatically incorrect, like family members cannot be written. Again, I would repeat that this is members. The structure is like we put the members at the first, then of, then preposition, and then family. So your family members did not live in this city is an incorrect expression, whereas the correct sentence of this one is the members of your family did not live in this city. So please keep in mind the structure whenever you come across the structure family members in a sentence. So your family members did not live in the city is the incorrect sentence because of using family member structure directly. Whereas the second example, the members of your family did not live in the city is the correct expression, and that is grammatically correct. The last example for this rule is her family members fully support her. Again, family members is incorrect as already pointed out in the previous rules as well, that family members cannot be used directly because grammatically it is an incorrect expression. So the correct expression for this is the members of her family fully support her. This is the grammatically correct sentence that is used in such a structure. So her family members fully support her is an incorrect expression because of using family members directly, whereas the correct expression for this is the members of her family fully support her is grammatically correct. Coming to rule number 36, the rule says that the word regard is followed by as. Like this is a prerequisite for the word follow for the word regard, that it is followed by as. Whenever and wherever we use regard as a verb, then it must be followed by the word as. This is what you have to remember. Regard as structure. Regard is always used. Regard is always followed by as when regard is used as a verb. Let's move to example number 1 for this sentence. I regard him my brother. So, as it has already been pointed out, that regard is followed by the structure as. So, what we have to do is to put uh, as after the pronoun him. So then it would be a correct expression for this sentence. I regard him as my brother. I regard him as my brother. So this is the correct expression for this sentence. Otherwise, regard without as is an incorrect expression. I regard him as my brother. I regard him my brother is incorrect because there is no as for after regard, whereas I regard him as my brother is the correct expression for this sentence. Moving further with the same rule, uh, we can have the second example here related to regard. She regards her sister. Again, we see here that regard has not been followed by as, and this necessarily be followed by as. So, in order to make it a correct sentence, we need to place as after the pronoun her. Then it will be a correct expression. She regards her sister is an incorrect sentence, whereas she regards her as her sister is the correct sentence by putting as after her. Now we come to the third example of this rule, that how regard is followed by as. So the third example is you regard him father. You regard him father. It is incorrect. Why? Now you would know that why it is incorrect, because we do not find him after because we do not find as after him, as it is compulsory to put and place as after the structure of regard. So you regard him father is incorrect because no use of as has been made. Where is the correct expression for this is you regard him as father is the correct expression for this sentence. Here comes rule number 37. And this rule says that the word lest is followed by should. This is a prerequisite for the word lest, that it needs to be followed by should. Then this would be a correct expression. Otherwise, lest without should is grammatically incorrect. Work hard lest you fail is an incorrect expression. Why? Because lest has not been followed by should, and it is mandatory to place should after lest. Look at example number 1. Work hard lest you fail. So here we see that we have to place should after the subject you. Then it will become a correct expression. Work hard lest you fail is incorrect because no should has been used here. Whereas the correct sentence for this is work hard lest you should fail. So So this is the correct expression for this one. Similarly, the next example of the structure list is again here. Run fast lest you may get late. So here we see that it has been followed by may, but grammatically it is a rule that lest may not be followed by any other word. Rather, it has to be necessarily followed by should. So in the correct sentence, may will be replaced because after lest may cannot be used, and may will be replaced with should. So then it would become a correct sentence. Run fast lest you may get late is the incorrect sentence, whereas the correct sentence for this one is run fast lest you should get late is the correct expression for this sentence. Now we come to the third example of this rule, in which we come across the sentence, save something lest you may become bankrupt. So you can see here that again lest has been followed by may, as in the previous sentence, but may cannot be used in the structure in which lest has been used. So we have to replace it with the word should. So save something lest you may become bankrupt is incorrect, whereas the correct sentence for this is save something lest you should become bankrupt is the correct expression for this sentence. This is the end of today's lecture. Uh, I, I hope and expect that you would have understood it completely, and you would also try to make your notes of these lectures. Uh, if you still face some difficulty in understanding these rules or these rules of the corrections, please feel free to put your question, drop your question in WhatsApp group that has been made for this purpose for the fourth year. BA fourth year, a WhatsApp group has been established. You can put and you can drop your question there. It would be addressed adequately and immediately. Thank you very much for joining us today. I wish you the best of the day and the best of the luck in your studies. Thank you very much.